Welcome along to my sciatica stretch routine. Just to make things clear from the off, this is for a very specific few clients who have got sciatic pains from tight muscles, something like Piriformis syndrome, more than I've just fallen off a horse or a ladder and I've prolapsed the disc and now have massive radiating pains down the back of my leg. If you've done the latter, this is not for you. Sciatica from tight muscles is more commonly caused by either overusing the glute or underusing the glute. That's what this routine is for. Stiff glutes interfering with the nerve signals down the back of the leg. We are going to start with my favourite back stretch, knees to one side, so you're on your side, in fetal position, hold those knees down nearest the floor, and then relax your opposite shoulder back. Then you get a nice big stretch to the outside of the hip into the lower back. We're going to hold a few of these stretches for a minute each, and then we're going to hold the main move, the best one for stretching the piriformis, for 2 minutes per side. If you're really suffering with that kind of toothache pain down the back of the leg, again from tight muscles, overuse of the glute or underuse of the glute, this is a really good routine. I thought I'd just put a video together because I'm seeing it more and more these days, either office workers who are kind of underusing their glutes, and then they go and do something quite explosive and then they're sort of hurting their back, or it's like a gardener who's using their glutes every single day and absolutely pummeling them. They're sort of tightening up and stiffening up and then causing the same sort of pain. We do this one this side, then we're going to slowly come on out and do the other side. So slowly out, over to the other side. Lie on your side first in fetal position. Nearest hand holds those knees down, then relax the opposite shoulder back. If you've done this video more than once, feel free to mute me and just follow the timings. What I'd recommend if that toothache pain is really bothering you is try and do this, as often as you can, once a day if you really want to try and get on top of it. But if that isn't working, I do recommend you go in and see someone a bit further about it, because like soft tissue massage trigger pointing can be like doing 50 stretch sessions in one go. But apart from that, hope you enjoy the stretch routine and I hope it helps someone out there. Okay, we're approaching the end of the minute. What I want you to do next is I want you to kind of get near a wall. You're going to prop your foot up on the wall and then you're going to cross your leg across. You're going to go opposite ankle to opposite knee. The closer you are to the wall, the deeper the stretch. The further away from the wall you are, the less stretch. So here I go now. I'm going to move across now near the wall. I'm going to put my foot up against the wall. And then I'm going to cross opposite ankle to opposite knee. And then I'm just going to sit back, relax. This way you don't have to physically hold the stretch. Hold it. I don't like kind of any stretch where we have to physically hold anything. I feel that it's harder to relax and switch off. Whereas this way, propping the foot up against the wall really allows you just to sit back and relax. If you need a bit of time to get into position, feel free to pause me. And then if you need to feel the stretch more, get closer to the wall. If you need to feel that if it's really, really tight, move a bit further away from the wall. But basically the goal is to sit back, relax, get that foot propped up, cross the leg across, and then just slowly sink into a really deep stretch. We're doing this for 2 rounds.
Seconds. Rest.
So just keep going through the rest and into the next round. After that, we're going to switch the sides and then we're going to do a nice simple stretch of mine.
Let's go. Halfway there. 10 seconds.
Okay, so coming up, we're going to do exactly the same stretch, and we're going to switch the sides. Okay, so I've got my left foot up on the wall now. I'm going right ankle to left knee. It doesn't matter which way around you did it first, but I always find people's right hips are normally tighter. No idea why. But yeah, so just sit back, relax. So if you need to adjust your position at all, if you need to go close to the wall because you need to make it tighter, the stretch, or if you need to wiggle it back a bit because it's a little bit stiffer this side than the other, completely up to you. Just sit back, relax, sink into that stretch. We're stretching a muscle called Piriformis, which is kind of like one of the external rotating muscles. And there's a few muscles in the glutes that if they get tight, they can kind of close off the gaps where our nerves run down, and yeah, and they can just interfere with some of the signals. I'm just finding this is more and more common the more people I see these days from a treatment point of view. And yeah, it's a really good set of stretches to help relax it off. And there's a lot of people I know who are kind of investigating it further. Oh, do I need a new hip? You know, have I done something really bad to my back? And actually quite often sometimes it's just tight muscles. They never get worked and they never get stretched, or they get overworked and then they never get stretched. Either way, I'm putting this up for a couple of clients of mine. It may be beneficial to you. Hopefully it is. And I'll see you at the next stretch.
Halfway there.
Okay, so we're about to finish up on this side. I did get a bit lost of where I was on the timer, and I thought we had another round to go, but so what I want you to do is come off the wall now with the timer.
Rest.
Then you're going to sit on your bum, nice and upright, cross your legs, walk your hands out. I do just realise now that I was going on too long. I paused the timer, so don't worry. But in your own time, come off the wall, sit upright on your mat, cross your legs, walk your hands out. It's because I was rushing, trying to squeeze this filming in before my next client. And I wanted to get this video routine out to a few people who I treat. So here we go, this is a demonstration of the stretch now. So I've got my legs crossed, I'm sat upright, chest up tall, walk my hands out as far as I feel I can. It's a really good stretch for the glute and also the lower back. Okay, so we're stretching everything that attaches to that SI joint, the straight up and down muscles of the lower back, as well as we're getting that rotation through our glutes and hips as well. Just 1 minute per side on this one.
Halfway there.
And then we'll switch the sides and then we're done.
Ten seconds. Rest.
Okay, rest there, switch the sides. And here we go, get ready to walk out. So basically same cross legs, just switch your legs around the other way, sort of the wrong way to how you would normally do them. Walk your hands out in front of you, nice big stretch. And then we're going to finish up there. Hope you enjoyed the stretch session today. Remember, you can always leave me a comment at the bottom, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It's all free if you want to. And yeah, just hopefully there's something else on the channel that also helps as well, some other workouts knocking about. But apart from that, just see out the rest of the timer and I'll see you next time.
Halfway Halfway there.
But of course, if you're really suffering, feel free to do the routine through again. And then I'll see you next time.
Ten seconds.